Once upon a time, in the bustling streets of 19th century Germany, a man named Karl Marx embarked on a journey that would revolutionize the way people thought about society and inspire generations to come. Born into a middle-class family, Marx witnessed firsthand the injustices, inequalities of the industrial age, where a select few accumulated immense wealth, while the majority suffered. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Marx delved into the works of philosophers, economists, and sociologists, seeking answers to the problems he observed. Through his extensive research and critical thinking, he developed a theory that challenged the very foundations of society: communism. Marx's theory of communism aimed to create a fairer and more equal world, where wealth and power was shared among the masses. He believed that the capitalist system, which emphasized private ownership and profit accumulation, perpetuated inequality and exploitation. Instead, he envisioned the society where resources and means of production were collectively owned and controlled, ensuring that everyone had equal opportunities and access to the fruits of their labor. To explain his ideas, Marx analyzed the workings of capitalism in his monumental work, Das Kapital. In this masterpiece, he highlighted the inherent flaws and contradictions of the capitalist system. He argued that capitalism thrived on the exploitation of workers, who received minimal wages while producing immense profits for their employers. This exploitation, he believed, perpetuated social inequality and alienated individuals from the fruits of their labor. Marx emphasized that, in a capitalist society, the bourgeoisie, or the wealthy capitalist class, controlled the means of production and held the power. The proletariat, or the working class, on the other hand, had little control and was subject to the whims of the bourgeoisie. Marx's theory called for the liberation of the proletariat, urging them to rise against their oppressors and create a society based on cooperation and shared ownership. One example, often used to illustrate Marx's concepts, is the plight of factory workers during the Industrial Revolution. In this era, workers endured harsh working conditions, long hours, and mega wages, while factory owners reaped immense profits. Marx argued that this exploitation was a direct result of the capitalist system, where the pursuit of profit took precedence over the well-being of workers. Marx's theory of communism resonated deeply with those who yearned for change and a more equitable society. His ideas spread far and wide, captivating readers and listeners from all walks of life. Workers, peasants, and intellectuals rallied behind Marx's cause, forming a movement that challenged the established order. However, his ideas also faced opposition. The ruling classes and governments feared the transformative power of his words and sought to suppress his message. Nevertheless, the impact of Marx's theories would extend far beyond his own lifetime. Marx's vision of communism inspired revolutionaries and leaders around the world. For example, in Russia, Vladimir Lenin drew upon Marx's ideas to fuel the Bolshevik Revolution, which ultimately led to the establishment of the Soviet Union. In Cuba, Fidel Castro and Che Guevara drew inspiration from Marx as they fought against depression and sought to build a socialist society. Similarly, leaders like Mao Zedong in China and Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam utilized Marx's concepts to drive their respective revolutions. Marxist theories continue to shape the dreams and aspiration of humanity. They encourage us to critically examine social structures and advocate for a fairer and more just world. While the path to realizing Marx's vision is not without challenges, His ideas serve as a reminder that change is possible, and that a more equal society is within our reach. So as we reflect on the life and ideas of Karl Marx, let us remember his unwavering dedication to social justice and his belief in the transformative power of collective action. His theory of communism, rooted in a deep understanding of inequality, continues to inspire and guide us on the quest for a better future.